A 22-year-old woman escorted from a downtown Miami hotel accused of ripping off her ex to the tune of $850,000.
I had great intentions with her. I loved her with all my heart. I treated her the best that I could.
Michael Anthony Bravo is a guy who hit it big in the crypto market. He also thought that finding Jabali last June was a win in the love department.
I always, spoiled her with great dinners, whatever she wanted, whenever she wanted to go shopping. I provided for her. I helped to pay her bills.
But this relationship would head south a couple of weeks ago. He fell asleep on his yacht and woke up to find she was gone, along with his American Express credit card and $850,000 in cryptocurrency.
As soon as she transferred the Trump coin from my wallet into her wallet, she left within 7 minutes.
I think this was a plan from day one, that she targeted my client, that she's much more sophisticated than he gave her credit for. And for someone 22 years old to have set all this up, this can't be her first rodeo either.
Private investigator David Bolton was hired to track her down and found her in a downtown Miami hotel on Valentine's Day, where Miami police confronted her. Investigators say she told them, "That loser is my ex-boyfriend."
Let's talk gold digger blindness. It's a lot of dudes who got gold digger blindness, man. Who don't know when a woman only using them. And you just gotta, a lot of people like that, or a lot of dudes like that, they don't live in reality. They can't handle the truth, and I feel like that's a feminine trait. As a man, you shouldn't live in a la-la land. You should be in a truth. You should be in a truthful state. That's why when a situation we know might to go left, or we think of a situation, we think about the worst case scenarios to prepare. That's part of accepting the truth. And most of the time, that scenario ain't even the worst case scenario, but you're just bracing for it. You're just bracing for it. But a lot of these dudes, it ain't that they don't have the game, they don't care. People will blow gold digger blindness is probably the guy who got some money, not the select guy or the guy that a woman want, and a woman, show him some attention, and he's just happy to have her in his presence, and they don't pay attention to the signs. They don't be just tricking or letting a woman get money and hit and just get out. I can understand that. All right, set the mousetrap and get out of there. And I guarantee you that if they hit it and didn't treat it like the super duper reward and kept it moving, that woman would be chasing him. Guarantee it. But when you pedestalize this women and you give them everything and you financially take care of them and you prioritize them or make them one of your top priorities, they don't treat you like nothing. Even the guy of her dreams like that turns a woman off. I seen a dude post a post on social media where he said the husband joked with his wife that he really wanted a friend over her, and the wife was like, well, I'm just not sexually attracted. He was joking, but she was like, I'm just not sexually attracted to him no more. It's as simple as that. That's why you see a lot of these women jumping around the way they jump around. You say one thing, or you joke one thing, or you wear one thing, or you do one thing, and they just turned off, and it's a wrap. And it's, for most men, it's impossible to turn them back on. That's why I always say you got to be prepared for her to leave. No matter how deep in the trenches y'all at. 10 kids deep. I had a girl I used to work with. She had 4 kids before she was 21 with the same guy. She called herself leaving the guy, and I'm just looking at her like, you're an idiot. You're an idiot. You're an absolute idiot. You have 4 kids, by all the kids by him, and you leaving. Even if he cheated, where is you going? Who's going to take you serious? Women really think they have infinity options. You have infinity options for sex. That's it. But back on topic, yeah, a lot of these dudes who didn't get the attention. My thing is, I don't want to be around nobody that I don't like. You got that when you go in certain places like work or the gym, you just got a mode where you in a, how can I say it, a hybrid mode. you in a even kill mode. Like, I really don't want to talk to you. Leave me alone. But I still kind of got a semi-friendly vibe. Like that versatile mode that guys that you could be in. You know, but on your free time, do you really want to be around somebody that's you don't like, that's irritating, that you don't enjoy being? Like, no. And a lot of those gold diggers, for y'all to know, it's all about me, 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 me. It's never about you. They don't care about you. It's about me, 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 me. They live on a reward system. You buy me some, I rub your back. Or you buy me something, I give you some. That's how it is. They only come around when you spending money. They ain't coming around just to chill at the crib, to go for a walk, or to do something as petty as ice cream, or something as simple as coffee. No. We need to be going to France to get coffee. Them type. And a lot of dudes have that gold digger blindness. They just happy to have a woman in their presence. If you just happy to have a woman in your presence, bro, and you it's automatic failure. Even if you're the guy her dreams, all of a sudden you'll be the guy her nightmares. You will. And it's dudes who don't understand that. Ralph Transvan said this in the 90s. Money came by love and it came by happiness. And it can't. It can buy her time. It can buy her coochie. It can buy her head. You better off just paying her to be on your wrist, your arm, just to attract other women. You know, I did a video like a year or two ago about the power of just being around women. That's in public. Well, he must got something going on to have women checking for you. Just using them as advertisement. But if you like, I really want to be with her, you got to spend to be with her, like, bro. And you trying to wife her and keep her around, like, no. You be like, how can't dudes see it? See that. Some things you can't see. But how can't dudes see that? If you ain't never had a woman, you don't know how it go. You probably think, that's a lot of guys that think women don't do stuff for men. It's a lot of guys that's in that red pill community, that's in the incel community. I remember, in my early 20s and teens, it was guys, being shocked at how women really are. Oh, she gave you a threesome? Oh, she freaky like that? I don't believe it. You got to remember, it wasn't no social media like that for real. Or women really wasn't advertising on social media like that for real. But now that women are saying, I want to train and I want this and I want that. And now dudes are like, dang, for real? They're shocked. But I was fortunate enough to see it early on. I was fortunate enough to see it early on. I had homies in high school that girls just want to come over and request getting ran through. Skip school. It was girls that would just request to come over and, oh yeah, I just want to be with you, do whatever you say do. Had them in the kitchen cooking, bust them down, chill, drop them off. Like, yeah, the whole thing. Boyfriend right in the car, homeboy tearing her up, and she leave the car talking about they working on a school project. She get in her boyfriend don't have no idea. She just got bust down. I seen it in high school. Girls trying to talk to me, and the homeboy like, yeah, this girl want us to run her. And it's one of the girls that was trying to get me to be in her life. It's like, wow. So my shot came early. College, seeing how they really were. So that's who they are. And a lot of these dudes, they don't know. They think that they're nice and they're beautiful and they would never do that. No, they're cutthroat. These are the women that will send you to the upper room, that will set people up to send you to rob you. They see you like, that's like when a criminal see a guy with a bunch of jewelry on and know he can't defend it. He gonna hit that lick. It's easy lick. When Kane saw that dude with the rims and the jewelry on at the burger spot, he said, I had to get him. Women are treacherous just like that. So you can't have gold digger. If you got the signs, if you gotta always be spending money to be with her, that's a huge sign. If you always got to initiate the contact, and every time she contacts you, it's all about spending money or asking for something, it's no-go. None. If she never want to just chill and hang out with you, it's a no-go. If you got to be spending a certain amount of money at a certain rush, it's a no-go. That's why they tell you if a girl really like you, start off something simple. Drinks, coffee date, ice cream. You know what I'm saying? That's how, So, as simple as that, man. But hey, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Hit the link in the description to join the Patreon. It's the only link there. That's where the real channel go down at. I promise you. I'm just doing this for fun. Peace.